Okay, it's another absolutely freezing cold day. I'm just going to show you. Oh, it's blinding as well. Don't know if you can see the frost on the roof there, but yeah, it's really very cold indeed. As I'm in the bedroom, we will open the advent calendar to start the day. It's number 8, which is here. Oh, here's the little card, and oh, it feels like quite a big thing. Bamford body wash. Let's go and have a read about this then. Right, Bamford body wash. It smells quite nice in its defence. Here it is. It's 100 ml is the size. It's in a little green plastic bottle with a plastic lid. And it says, Bamford Geranium and Hand and Body Wash 100 ml. I am a plant-based formula fragrant with Egyptian geranium, lavender and peppermint. I am rich in antioxidants and my scent stills the mind, promoting inner and outer tranquility. If only it were true that a bloody shower gel could promote inner and outer tranquility. Lol, as the youngsters say. Probably don't say that anymore now that I've said it, because I wouldn't be saying it if it was something trendy the youngsters would say, because I wouldn't know what it was. Oh, I'm sarky today, aren't I? I'm in one of those moods. My ingredients are 72% organic, making me perfect for regular use. I don't know how being 72% organic makes you perfect for regular use, but there we are. Right, as I said, this is a 100 ml size, and a 250 ml size is, oh god, I've just lost the page now. Come back, come back. 250 ml size is £24. So this is about £9, something like that. Disappointing, Liberty. £9. We're on day 8 of 24, so we're a third of the way there now. Somebody asked me yesterday if I was going to add up all the prices, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not. But I have tried to find them each day as we've talked about the items, but I haven't kept a running total. I just can't bother to go back through them all. But I would say that somebody else said in the comments that they worked out that each item should be approximately £30 to add up to the alleged value of what it was. It was £700, £800, 700 and something pounds. It was nearer the 800 than the £700 mark, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, it smells nice, but I expect a bit more than a 10 quid body wash if you're telling me that the contents are worth 800 quid, in all honesty. Anyway, let's move on. Can't wait for tomorrow's instalment now. Oh, just to say, I did this perfume that I loved yesterday. It lasted really well. It was absolutely lovely. I was super pleased with it. And yeah, that was an absolute winner. So that was good. I'm going to put some makeup on now. Quite pleased with today's makeup. I've got a sort of very pale icy green, greeny, yeah, green and purple, and working my way through this super old eyeshadow palette, and so far I've been thinking, why did I keep this? Why did I keep this? Also working my way through this one, which is also super old. However, I've remembered why I kept this. It's because I really like these two colours. This one particularly is just so unusual. I haven't got anything else that sort of colour. Sorry, the light is horrible because I've got the blinds closed because the sun is streaming in. But yeah, that colour is beautiful, and this one, I've got this purple on the outside today. I don't think this palette is still available. It's called Spring Break. It's MUA, and it's years old. And the other one is called Winter Forest. That's all mattes, and as you can see, this has been well loved. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end up keeping that. I thought it might be one that I would declutter after oh, sorry, just opening the curtains now, or blinds even. I thought that might be one that I would declutter after going through and using all the colours, but no, I think not, because I do really like that shade on my eyelid. Right. Ow, bugger. Just shut the flaps on my mirror and caught my finger in it. Update on yesterday's fall. I woke up feeling extremely stiff this morning. There's no actual bruising, but oh god, I felt really stiff and achy. So I'm gonna keep it moving today, but I'm not intending to go out for any big walks or anything because I think I might have damaged myself a bit. Right, today's plan is mostly stay in the house. I'm gonna pop out. I was waiting for a delivery which arrived, for which I spent, it's a Christmas present for Ashley. And I won't tell you what it is. I know he doesn't watch, but somebody might watch who might tell him. I know sometimes people from his office watch. Yeah, and one of the things was broken and they've refused to send me out a replacement. I paid £7 for delivery, which to me is quite a hefty delivery charge. It wasn't a really heavy parcel or anything. So I feel like the least they could do. They've given me a refund, but I didn't want the refund. I couldn't get that particular item for anywhere else, which is why I'd ordered everything from that place. But yeah, just irritating really. So that's not great. Anyway, I'm going out because I want to get a particular shirt for Ashley, which I cannot find online, and I think they do that brand in our local department store, which is good because it means I will support a local business. I would have gone to the department store first had I known that they did that brand, but I didn't realise this until last night when I was Googling. Now I know. I'm going to go and have a look, although whether they'll have the exact item I want in the right size is, I reckon, 95% unlikely if I was a betting woman. Still experimenting with the coffee art. Someone told me in the comments yesterday to put the stencil above the foam. I'm unconvinced, but I'll give it a go. It's not bad. It's not as good as putting it on the foam, I don't feel, because you get too much. I had to sprinkle too much onto it to make the shape work. Somehow it was easier to do it when it was on the foam. Anyway, still looks good. I'm still loving it. It's about 1:15 and I'm just doing a McCain's jacket potato in the oven. No, in the microwave for lunch. It's that sort of weather when you want carbohydrates, you know. Nothing else will do, so jacket potato it is with baked beans. What was I going to say to you? Haven't been vlogging much today because of the extra videos I've put up this week. I've got a little bit of leeway, so I'm going to do today and tomorrow as an amalgamation, which you will know. But oh, a bird is on the sunflower seed feeder. Oh, he's just gone. The new squirrel-proof feeder, that little great tit was just, or cold tit, is he? Might be a cold tit. It was just on that, oh, it's just flown away completely now. But that is a good sign. Oh, there's another tit just come, but is he going to? No, but that's a good sign if they're getting to grips with that feeder. I'll keep an eye out and I will keep you posted. Now, another thing I promised I'd come back to you on was the washing my makeup sponges inside a sock. I didn't wash them in a sock, but I washed them inside a net, if you remember, a washing net. This feels clean and it smells clean, but it looks to me as though it's just distributed the foundation, or to be fair, it's not foundation which is not water-based, is it? So I didn't expect it to do an incredible job, but it should be a much brighter orange colour than that, sort of slightly brighter than what you can see on the top there. But I'm going to give this another wash after I've had my lunch, in the normal way that I would wash it, to see how much cleaner it comes up than this, because I feel like it hasn't done a brilliant job. This one, on the other hand, which I use for concealer, not a bad job at all. That's come up all right, I think. Again, not perfect, but it's pretty old, this one, but much more the colour it should be. So well, I've been cleaning that. I'm going to be interested to look at the footage actually to see the difference in colour as to what it was before, because it still looks quite grey to me. It hasn't worked for me, washing it in the machine, unfortunately. I feel like what it's done is push the foundation further into the sponge and made it more difficult to get out. It's certainly not back to the colour it should be, although I think it's better than it was before. A lot of foundation has come out of it, but I found it, I've been washing this for about 10 minutes, honestly. And yeah, the water's running clear now, but I still don't feel like that's properly clean. Looking at the colour of it, it's better, I think. But yeah, that didn't work for me. So back to washing my sponges by hand, I think, after that experiment. But always interesting to try out these tips anyway. Sometimes they work, don't they? Well, I've had quite a productive afternoon. I have finished off my project with the instruction manuals. After reading a lot of your comments, I got rid of even more than I was going to start with. I'm quite pleased to have done that, and what I've got left, I have just, I can show you actually. Walk this way. You don't have to walk, I'll carry you, because I'm good like that. Yeah, I've just emptied the bottom of the filing cabinet other than the instructions, and I've just got 4 sections now. This doesn't fit in here particularly well. There we have just 4 sections for instruction manuals, house appliances, kitchen appliances, outside and hot tub, and audio visual, and they all sit in the bottom of there, so that's a good job done. I've also done quite a lot of tidying and sorting in the office. It doesn't probably look like I've done an awful lot, but I have. So yeah, things are looking a bit better in here. I also watched the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, London Olympic Games. Sorry, it will come back in a minute, the light. Which I enjoyed, but I'm looking forward more to looking at some of the sporting stuff. I've had a couple of deliveries of stuff which you will see at some point because it's stuff for videos. What else has happened? I'm just boiling some potatoes to do the mash for the top of the shepherd's pie. But tonight's dinner is a stir-fry thing. Very lazy stir-fry this. Also, I'm a bit ashamed of myself for the amount of plastic. Didn't really think about it at the time that I was buying it. It was a special offer in Marks and Spencer's. I don't know if they do it all the time. It's a stir-fry meal deal, and it's like £6 for the whole lot, I think. So you've got the stir-fry veg, which is white broccoli. I've never heard of that. Biancoli it's called. Who knew? 10% broccoli and baby corn, and some carrots by the looks of it, and pak choy. And then some chilli and coriander noodles, some strips of beef, and a sweet soy, garlic and ginger sauce. I was just going to make a start on writing my Christmas cards. I'm unenthused, but then I'm always unenthused about writing my Christmas cards. But it's always a good job done, isn't it? It's one of those things that isn't as bad. I mean, I receive and I send fewer and fewer Christmas cards every year. I feel like Christmas cards are becoming a little bit of a thing of the past. I know a lot of people do charity donations rather than send Christmas cards, and certainly I have cut down the number of cards I send over the years, mostly to older people and relations that we don't see, and that's who I still send to. But yeah. Yum, stir fry is cooked and looks very nice and smells very nice. Good morning, it's Wednesday. God, I had to stop and think about that for a minute. Today's plans are, I've got very bright pink cardigan on today. I'll show you my outfit a bit later when I go into the bedroom. It's about 9:30. It's probably later than that now, actually. Yes, it's almost 10:15. Excuse me. I'm just on my way out to drop off parcels, pick up a parcel, and something else as well. Oh yes, I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's, the petrol station with Marks and Spencer's, and pick myself up a festive sandwich for lunch, because I fancy a festive sandwich for lunch. No idea why, just got it into my head this morning, so I thought I would do that. Also eBay listing, normal stuff, continuing to tidy the office, admin-y stuff. I finished writing my Christmas cards, couple of tidying up, sorting out jobs to do. Just a normal Wednesday really, and get ready to go because I'm leaving in the morning to go away with my mum for the night, so get ready for that, get this vlog edited, ready for tomorrow. So yes, plenty to be getting on with today. Welcome to Wednesday. Right, it's 11 o'clock. I've been out twice because I got back the first time and remembered that I had forgotten to drop off Ashley's computer lead that he'd left here, and I said I'd drop it off, and when I went into town, bunged it in my handbag, went to town, did my postage, went to Marks and Spencer's, completely forgot. So I've been back out to take that to Ashley, and I'm now back. Just made a coffee, but I thought I'd have a quick chat with you and do advent calendar. Haven't made my bed yet. Didn't make it at all yesterday. That's Vlogmas for you. All gets too much. I want to do a quick product update first of all. Do you remember? I need to sit down and find somewhere to put you. Let's grab the advent calendar at the same time. We can do it all in one go. Apart from I haven't got the laptop in here to look at the price. What day are we on? Have we done 8? We have. It must be 9. Number 9. Buried deep. Oh, what is this? It's a little pot of something. Right. First thing I want to do is talk about comments. You're all being so supportive and leaving lots of lovely comments, and during Vlogmas, with the best will in the world, I cannot keep up with responding and acknowledging with the little heart to everything. Rest assured I do read every single one. It's just I don't have the time and ability to, it's just a time thing. I just don't have with churning out the daily videos and the increased amount of comments, so I apologise for that, but rest assured I am reading them all. I am also trying to get to all the ones with questions in and respond to those, so bear with me. May take me a while, but I will definitely try to get to all the question ones. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Also, thank you all for asking how I am after my falling over episode in the driveway the other day. Today I'm completely back to normal. I could just feel a little bit of stiffness in my hip and my bum on that side where I fell. But yeah, but I think I got away lightly, really, with it. So I'm quite pleased about that. I'm sorry, I'm looking around for my glasses. I've just got to go and get them. A couple of specific things that I've seen in the comments, but I haven't had a chance to respond to yet. My glasses are about to steam up as well. Somebody suggested, when I was talking about my decoration on the mantelpiece and not being able to put it up because of the picture and how we were switching the picture, somebody suggested, I think it was Molly, that why don't we have a mirror over the mantelpiece rather than a painting? And I think that's a really good idea, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before, so thank you for that suggestion. It's something we're giving some thought to. Ashley is very fussy about home decor. I think I've said this before, we don't always like the same things. We don't always like the same things, so it's always a bit problematic, but I will run the mirror idea past him, and I've actually already googled this morning and found a couple that I really like that I think would fit in well with sort of the vibe of the lounge. So yeah, thanks for that suggestion. The other suggestion that I saw that I really liked was someone suggested that I put a Christmas garland all the way around this banister around the staircase, and that is something that I have thought of before and I would very much like to do, but it's going at I haven't got it. I would need to go and buy something. Basically the garlands that I have got aren't enough to go round there, and it always gets to this bit of pre-Christmas and I just haven't got the time or wherewithal or thought to do. But it's something that I'm going to put into my head for next year, and perhaps go and source something early on, some sort of garland, because I think that would be a lovely idea. It would be really nice to do that, but it's just a time and effort and lack of both, really. But yeah, I think it would make a really nice central Christmassy feeling to the lounge. So perhaps next year, watch this space for Vlogmas next year. God, am I already talking about Vlogmas 2021? frothy coffee update. I may have to go back to the viewer's idea of sprinkling it above. I think I did it in yesterday's vlog because I put it down onto it again today, having said I felt like that was better. And it didn't work brilliant. It was a holly leaf thing today. Brilliantly. Sorry, it didn't work brilliantly. It was a holly leaf thing, and yeah, that didn't go brilliantly. So I think I might have to hover it just above again. I'm certainly no barista yet, but I'm enjoying experimenting. Next thing I want to talk about, God, we've got a lot to catch up on this morning, haven't we? Product update. Do you remember I had some bits from Beauty Expert towards the beginning of Vlogmas, and I showed you these. I bought a packet of them. They're reusable makeup remover pads, cotton pads, whatever you want to call them. To use instead of cotton wool pads, basically. And I bought them. Oh God, my glasses are steaming up again. This is such an ongoing problem. Why does it happen all the time? It annoys me. Anybody got any? I was using Ashley's diving spray for his goggles, which helped for a while, but I don't think he's got any left. I don't know. I asked him about it the other day and he was very vague about it. So anybody got any amazing ways of sorting this, because it drives me absolutely mental. My new glasses don't seem to do it as much. These are my old glasses. Anyway, back to these. Don't like at all, highly would not recommend. They're sort of double-sided, if you can see that. So they've got a little seam running around the edge. And they're very soft microfiber, or sort of furry microfiber, like almost like faux fur. I use them with my normal micellar water, which is how I take my makeup off, and they feel like they're just, rather than getting the makeup off your skin like a cotton pad feels like, they feel like they're moving it around your skin. It's really hard to explain. They're too slimy and they don't go nicely across the skin. Because they're double-sided, they sort of ruck up, and when they're wet they sort of come apart and screw up in your fingers. So really didn't like these at all. I did try using them for toner, and that was slightly better. I could just about put up with using them for toner, but as a makeup remover pad, absolute fail. Also, they're sewn together with some sort of nylon-y thread, and on the two that I used, these ones I haven't used, there were little sharp bits in the edge, which was, if you can hear that, the thread sort of expands and it creates sharp bits. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, absolutely would not recommend those. On the same subject, if anybody has successfully used any of these reusable cotton pads, I'm quite interested if you've got a link, or tell me the brand or something, because and I want ones that wash well as well. I don't want ones that come out of the wash looking still a bit grubby. Do you know what I mean? I know they're not grubby, but I want to put something nice on my face, not something that looks grubby. Now let's get on to the advent calendar. God, that was 6 minutes of waffle. I apologise about that. Today we have this. It is Prism 20 AHA, 20% is AHA and BHA Glow Facial Mask. So it's a peeling facial mask, basically. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it's completely clear. I wasn't expecting that. It's completely clear gel. It smells a little bit like the Pixie Glow Tonic. Not very strong at all. Right, let me read to you from the card of many words. Herbivore Botanicals Prism Exfoliating Glow Facial. I am a brightening facial treatment infused with exfoliating fruit acids, AHAs and BHAs. My all-natural rose-scented formula. Well, maybe it was rose, I don't know. Transforms skin from dull to radiant in 10 minutes. With a soothing jelly texture, I'm ideal for use once or twice a week. For sensitive skin types, a patch test is recommended. Oh, Liberty. Not impressed. So this little pot is 10 mils. It's a nice glass pot in its defence. 50 mils of this retails for £52, so let's round that down to £50, and that means this is worth £10. This Liberty calendar. Now I just want to go back, I feel like I'm ranting about it, but when you've paid over 200, I mean, okay, I bought it for Vlogmas, so it's not quite, it was sort of a prop for the videos, if you like. But for those of you who, and I know at least one viewer has this advent calendar, let me know how you're feeling about it. I know that you weren't impressed up to a few days ago when you commented, but this is really not good. I went back to the advertising for the calendar yesterday, and it very clearly states that 708 the calendar is sold out, but it very clearly states that the value of the products within the calendar was over £789. It also states that 18 of the 24 products in the calendar are full size. Now we are now up to day 9 and we haven't had a full size product yet, so that's interesting, isn't it? I'm really surprised that a brand like Liberty gets away with this. I'm actually going to go and look, sorry, I've just got a notification on my phone. I'm actually going to go and look at reviews. I'm going to go and see if there's any YouTube reviews of this Liberty calendar, because I feel like I've been not taken advantage of. That's the wrong thing to say, but yeah, I mean, it's only an advent calendar, it doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things, but for someone who bought it or was gifted it as a real treat, you know, and saved up for it, because I'm sure people do, I think it's absolutely not right. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more until we get to the end of it, but I'm really finding this very interesting, this checking up the prices, and how they can say that 18 items are full price is beyond me. Anyway, I am going back to going to finish writing my Christmas cards and get on with my jobs, and we will catch up a bit later. Today I am burning this. I don't think, how well can you see that with the light behind it? It's a Home Bargains candle, which was like £2.99 or something. Orange spice is the flavour. Not flavour, scent, aroma, if you like. And it smells absolutely gorgeous. It's giving me all of the Christmassy feels. It's very nice indeed. So highly recommend that one if they've still got it. Two of these charities, because this is a 2-day vlog. Let's choose this one, and another one fell out at the same time, so we will do those two. This is Kim Gale, and she says, I also would like to nominate mine, as I think people from all walks of life have been affected by this pandemic, and mental health issues are not always the easiest to deal with. Very true. I'm going to pick again, Kim, if you don't mind, as we have already had mined out this Vlogmas. I think that was it the first day? I think it was. I have kept a list to show you in the very last, God, my bloody glasses are steaming up again. I have kept a list which I will show you in the very last Vlogmas, so we can look at all the charities that have come up. But if you don't mind, Kim, I will pick another one, as mine has already come up once. The second one that I've picked today is Dawn Crab, who says, I need a big breath for this one, it's quite a story. The Willow Foundation is a national charity established in 1999 by Arsenal footballer Bob Wilson and his wife Megs as a lasting memorial to their daughter Anna, who died of cancer aged 31. It's the only national charity to provide psychological and emotional support for seriously ill 16 to 40-year-olds through the provision of special day experiences. I would like to nominate this charity as they helped me and my family in 2006 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was 38 at the time with 3 young children. They sent us on a 4-day break with Centre Parks, a much needed time away after my chemo. Everything was paid for by them and we had a wonderful time. Thank you for sharing that story with us, Dawn. That was really nice. So I will very gladly make a donation to the Willow Foundation, and let's pick another one to replace mine. Oh, Liz, what a scary, scary experience. I can't imagine how terrifying that must have been, and I'm so glad that things are looking better for you this year, and I bet you'll have a lovely Christmas with all that stress, you know, after the stress of last year. I really hope you have a lovely family Christmas. And again, I'll very happily donate to the Hull Royal Infirmary Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Right, I'm going to do those donations now, and as usual, the very last shot you see of this video will be the donation confirmations. It's day 2 of not making my bed. Let me tell you a little story about doing Vlogmas. I think this is my 4th or maybe 5th year of doing Vlogmas. I don't know, but Vlogmas is a little bit like having a baby. You know how when you have a baby the pain is indescribable and then it wears off and you don't think and you forget about it and it doesn't seem so bad in retrospect? Although maybe this is a bad analogy for me because I never felt the need to have another baby after the first experience of giving birth. Vlogmas is a little bit like that. Let me sit down. Don't look at my unmade bed. And you go into Vlogmas all guns blazing, thinking, yay, this is going to be fun and it's going to be easy and it's going to be no problem at all and I'm really enjoying it. And don't get me wrong, I do really enjoy it, but my God, you do forget how much hard work it is and how much time it takes up. Not the actual filming, but the back end stuff, the editing and the getting the videos up there and thinking about the content. And even though I went into it pretty well prepared this year, because I had all the videos that are not this type of day in the life video, so the Amazon Best Buys and the beauty one, the one you're going to see tomorrow when you see this, they were all pre-filmed before Vlogmas even started, so I got ahead of myself a little bit. Those are all the ones that I've pre-filmed. I'm now down to no videos at all, ready to go, sort of in the background, although I have content prepared, so to speak. And it is hard work, and I do enjoy it. I love the creativity of it, I love the challenge of it, but I always get to the stage that I've reached today, around the same time, maybe a little bit later. I think it's because I'm going away tomorrow, but I always get to the stage thinking, oh my God, I'm not getting everything done, I'm doing everything not as well as getting everything done, but not as well as I could do. Sorry, I know the light's changing, my arm is aching, I'm trying to find somewhere to put that cushion underneath it. There we are, that's better. And yeah, I get to that stage of thinking, oh God, it's all too much. And I wanted to enjoy the process more this year, and I promised myself before I started this that I would recognise the signs and know when it was time to go, right, Caroline, something's got to give. And I knew that the thing that would give this year is eBay. So I've got to the stage now that I'm not going to switch my eBay off. I'll let it just chunter around in the background, but I'm not going to do any more listing. I'm going to give myself permission to make eBay be the thing that I drop, so I can keep all the other things going, and so that I mean I could carry on doing it, but there's just too much, you know. I want to be able to go out and do take you with me and go and look at the Christmas lights and all of that stuff, and I don't want to feel constantly as though I should be doing or want to be doing something other than what I'm doing, and I want to enjoy the run up to Christmas. So yes, I've got to that stage, and I've said to myself this evening, right, that's it, eBay is on the back burner until after Christmas. So that's made me feel, I've lightened my load. I'm quite pleased with myself that I've recognised that I've got to that point and I've dealt with it and made that decision, so that's good. Hopefully that will make everything else a little bit easier and just take that bit of pressure off. My battery light has now started flashing, so I think that is going to be a good time to wrap this one up. Tomorrow you will see, well, you have to wait and see, won't you? I think I've told you already, actually. It's video with Ashley. So there's that one, and then I will be videoing again on Friday, so you'll see that on Saturday. So we'll be back to these types of vlogs, and next week we're going to do lots of Christmassy things. That is my plan. Will's coming home next week. Do you know, I haven't even wrapped a present yet. I've got to get some wrapping done because my present cupboard is full and we need some presents around those Christmas trees, and we're supposed to be going out to get a Christmas tree, a real one, this weekend, so that's something to look forward to. And let's hope that now I've made that decision, I might actually manage to make my bed every day. Thanks so much for watching, and again for all your comments and likes and everything. It's all very much appreciated. I will see you in the next one. Bye.